Hello everyone, Tach Butler, and today's video is not a Let's Play. I'm basically just getting back and recovering from Game Fest, NEA Game Fest. See, check out the cool shirt with the Gamers Guild. So NEA Game Fest was this past week, and it was just a good old time of everybody getting together and playing board games, from board games to RPGs to social deduction games. It was a great time all around. And unfortunately, I don't have a video of a gameplay video per se set up, but I figured this would be a good time as any to talk about ideas and things. And because I'm the kind of person that's like a little bit, I guess it's really weird to say that I'm camera shy, but I'm the kind of person that's like I have to be doing something in order for me to make videos. Like just sitting here with the camera in front of me and just in the background. I don't know. I just want to try to make it entertaining. So hopefully this will all make sense. But yeah, Game Fest. That's what I was out doing. So instead of me recording, because I do kind of need to record I do need to record some Master Duel. I know I've been promising to do that for a while, and I've not done so. I'll probably get to recording that maybe tomorrow and throughout the rest of the week because there's not very much time left. In fact, according to my calculations, I got about, recording days. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4-ish, 5-ish, 6, 7. I got about 7 days left of recording, 7 good recording days left before I have to kind of put it down and then get ready for the big chapter in my life. Marriage. Yes, about 2 weeks from the time of this video, I'm going to be getting married to my girlfriend of, at the end of the month, 4 years now. Well, not girlfriend, but fiance. We've been engaged less than 4 years. Anyway, I met her 4 years ago. How about that? The woman who I fell in love with 4 years ago, the 31st of July. So the 31st of July is actually our anniversary. But we decided to get married 2 days later because the 31st fell on a Thursday. So, yes, ladies, as I mentioned before in the video, jokingly, I am most definitely taken. Let me get this game started. Just something to put in the background. But yes, I'm taken. We're going to get married. And so that's the next big thing. So I got 7 days to try to get some recording done, which means I'll probably have to do a whole lot of playing Master Duel and recording that in order for it to work out. And there may be a chance that I might try something unique with my Master Duel playthrough, but we'll see. But yeah, I want to do more than one video this month, so hopefully I can get to gold with Master Duel. But if I don't, then just know it was because I had the time of my life this past weekend at Game Fest, and I'm about to start the rest of my life with a very beautiful and lovely lady near the end of the month. So I may have to, drop some things and pick them back up later. So just hang on to the ride with me. It's going to be a fun time. I'm looking forward to it all. And because I'm not taking this very seriously, I'm going to name the colony. I'm going to leave these guys as is. We're just going to go ahead and play. So yeah, that's that. And at Game Fest, I got to play a lot of cool games, which I'll show you here. And I also won some pretty cool prizes. Like, I picked up on a cool thing. So like, I got this box of Union Arena One Punch Man cards that were there, that they had there. I got this game called You're a Coach, which combines football with board games, so it's going to be interesting. And I won a board game called SETI, which I'm looking forward to being able to play as soon as I can, because I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's a great game great pickup that I got. Thanks to winning a raffle. So, I mean, not a raffle. Well, basically it was a raffle. It was a play and win. So yeah, it's a raffle. So yeah, it's all around good fun, good times, and I need to get these folks a bathroom. Stat. Alright, so while they're enjoying their meal. Anyway, I got caught up again. Game Fest. It was a blast. I got to play a lot of cool games. I got to play games I wanted to play, never had a chance to play. My last day there, I got to play a script of Blood on the Clock Tower where we got to play as Muppets. I was Gonzo the Great, and I had the ability to take out a minion, and I kind of messed up thinking I was making a better, without realizing there was a better play that I could have made in the game, but that's hindsight. That's that hindsight, this 2020 thing, because if you never played Blood on the Clock Tower, if you ever heard of Town of Salem or played Town of Salem or Werewolf or whatever, you kind of have the general premise of what Blood on the Clock Tower is about. And in this case, we're town folks trying to figure out who the demon is of our village so we can execute them or run them out of town. And I had the ability to pick someone, and if they were a minion, they would die, and if they were town folk, I would die. But if there were anything else, nothing would have happened. And so I used my ability on one of the villagers, thinking that if that person was as good as I thought they were, then they will be able to lead the village to victory. But at that time, I had information about a minion that I could have killed, but I went with the play that I thought was the better play, and well, we ended up losing. We ended up losing for a lot of different reasons, but that was one of the reasons. Was that I didn't use my ability ideally in that regard, and if I had, we probably might have walked away victorious. And again, there's a strong possibility we probably wouldn't have. So, you just never know. That's just how the game works. So, that was Muppets on the Clock Tower. I got to play SETI, which is also the game I won for the play and win. And SETI is like a big... it's basically you're looking for alien life. And it's a pretty cool game because it has a mechanic, or part of the gameplay reminds me of... Terraforming Mars, where you have like different rounds and you have like a set of resources that you can use per round, and there's objectives that you have to complete. So it's like 5 rounds. You get to spin the solar system around. You get to land. You get to meet aliens, and it's just different objectives all around. That it's a good game, and I'm looking forward to playing it a lot. I got to host my first trading card tournament. I didn't do so great, but I got to host it, which means I finally ripped the Band-Aid off and have a little experience under my belt, which got me to thinking about trading cards a little bit. And I think in my next Yu-Gi-Oh thing, I'm going to try to flesh it out, but I have an idea for a type of way of playing Yu-Gi-Oh, or a format, if you will, of Yu-Gi-Oh that may combine some of the new mechanics for folks who are used to the older mechanics. But I need to flesh the idea out a little bit more. I know it's not perfect, and just see how it works out, because I think that might be it may be a good thing for me to use when I try to hold events for folks out here. I got the idea that I also may want to do more real life event hosting for things like Yu-Gi-Oh and other trading card games. So be on the lookout for something like that. And I got to meet this really, really cool kid. I want to tell you guys this at Game Fest. I met this kid named Paul. And I met Paul while playing a game called Mycelia. Yes, it's about mushrooms. It's one of the new games that I played, and I stumbled upon it because I needed something to play the very first night. And We were playing Mycelia, and Paul, like after the game was over, we were talking about different games that we like to play, and Paul was telling me about the trading card games that he liked, and I was like, "Well, yeah, cool." I was like, "I play Yu-Gi-Oh, I play Magic, I play this," and he was like, "Yeah, well, I play Pokemon," and I was like, "Really? You should have saw Paul light up when I took interest in him and how he likes to play Pokemon." So, the next day, he inspired me so much that the next day I couldn't help but give him. I mean, albeit it wasn't like the most recent and the most like spectacular sets, but I gave him the box of Obsidian Flames that I had sitting and collecting on the shelf here for Hub Games. By the way, check out shop.neahubgames.com. Get your trading card needs. The website's going to get updates soon. That's another thing I got to work on in the meantime. But it was just sitting there. Nobody was buying anything. So I took it down and I gave it to him. And he lit up even more because I think he just loves playing Pokemon. And I think that's the thing that I'm missing is that I'm forgetting to, I think in my search for certain things or my thought process about doing certain things, that I'm forgetting that the ultimate reason to why I started this and to what's going to help me progress towards anything is building that community. And I think I lost a little bit of sight of that because I get worried that, if I don't have anything interesting for people to do or anything exciting going on or, anything worth or making something worthwhile that it's not worth doing. But in reality, sometimes it's just worth doing it just to simply do it. And so don't be surprised in the coming videos or so, or if you check out the Hub Games Facebook page or any social medias or the website, that I'm announcing some type of event that you guys can get involved with here online, or if you're local, something we can do locally. I really would like to do that. In fact, I was going to play Shadowverse before Game Fest started, but then I remembered that Shadowverse had a trading card game, so I was going to look into that, and I went down the rabbit hole to the point where, hey, Tach, you didn't get anything done that you say you was going to get done. What are you going to do about that? Well, as you know, here I am. So I got ideas. So look out for me to just throw them out there and to try to get you guys involved as much as I can. But I think that'll do it for this video. This video is probably a lot longer than it needs to be, so it's going to be a lot cut, and I feel bad for me because I talked a lot. But at the same time, hopefully you guys got to see a little bit of these dudes and dudettes doing this construction for this on this rock. I didn't give them very much. They don't have very much in terms of food. Wait, they do. They have some food, but not very much. And yeah. Anyway, I am the ever thankful Tach Butler of Hub Games, saying until next time, gamers. Not only let's game together for the sake of having smiles, spreading joy, spreading love, and please wish me luck. I'm getting ready to embark on something that I'm a little nervous about, but I think I can do okay with. But just wish me luck. And until next time, gamers, let's game.